I'm always up for more Metal Gear.
So the last thing that I did was off screen. I went back and I grabbed a couple of items that we were missing because we'll need it in the moments coming up. This is the moment where the game starts to become interesting. It starts to be really weird in the way that it designs encounters. So as you've noticed, every time that we've defeated a boss, we got some extra health, and our life bar is significantly longer now than it was when we started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna need that. This is the moment where the game transitions from being primarily a stealth thing into kind of a more of a like cinematic action movie type thing. It's interesting. You'll see what I mean as we go. Oh, what do we have here? We got some suspicious boxes. And I want to point something out, okay?
Yeah?
So there's nothing in here. And there's a bunch of boxes in here. And there's clearly a camera up there, right?
Right.
Now, if I were to toss a chaff grenade in there to try and take the camera out, you would normally think that's a good idea. It's not, because it doesn't work, because this part's scripted. And because it's scripted, let's maybe do one of these. Alright, time to run for it. Grab that rope. That rope is extremely important. If we decided, by the way, to go ahead and grab the items that are on the bottom floor of this stairwell, then we'd be able to find what is essentially a whole bunch of ammo and a ration as well. Because as you can tell, this is it's a lot of enemies here. You kind of just have to spam these stun grenades every couple of floors. Otherwise, people are going to start bum rushing you with their FAMAS, which is unfortunate. It's a bad idea to stop in here, and if you were to stop at that door and try to use your keycard, you basically get a call from Otacon saying that it's frozen from the other side and that it's useless to try to use your keycard on it.
Wonderful.
So instead, we've got this big old rush to the top here.
This sure came out of nowhere.
It sure did. You want to take a guess at how many staircases, how many flights of stairs you have to go up here?
50.
Actually, no. I believe it's 27, but you've got the right idea. Get out of my way.
I was gonna say 20, but I feel like that would have been like, you've already gone up that many.
Right. Nope, it's just a big ol'... It's one of these. Maybe need a ration. I used a couple too many of those things up top. There we go. Sir, please. And, this is something that I mentioned to you off camera. But, if we were to have gone back and done things a little bit differently, we would have been able to pick up an item that, unfortunately, we do not have access to right now, which is a set of body armor, which is extremely useful for us right here. But we don't have it. Because depending on what items you pick up at what point in the story, just maybe leave one of those there. Depending on what items you pick up and at what point in the story, they will repopulate the items on the map and maybe grab that ration. And, like, if we got the mine detector early on, it wouldn't show up for another room until, like, another boss had been defeated. And they do that with a bunch of the named items. So, now that we're... Well, maybe eat that. We'll eat that, and it's not totally a loss, because I believe there is one up here as well. A door. There's nobody up here at the moment, so we can kind of take our moment to look around.
Appreciate the scenery.
Appreciate the blocks. I appreciate the blocks.
I really appreciate, I'm sure I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. I really appreciate the game's adherence to its cinematography, in spite of the terrible PS1 graphics.
I agree with you. Controller, by the way.
Going nuts.
Feels good on my arm.
Damn. Snake! I'm afraid I can't let you get past here.
Liquid.
You're not going any farther. Die!
It's a long way down. If only I had a rope. I should be able to use that rope I got.
What are you going to
Yeah, there you go.
Gonna hide with
If
your
only I
bare
had
hands?
some sort of a rope.
Now you're mine!
If I stay here, I'm finished.
Unless I use the rope. So, yep. Just grab the rope. Jump for it. And now it's time for a mini game that I may or may not mess up a couple of times.
Oh boy.
Get ready for more PS1 mini games. But we've got liquid to keep us company, so it makes it better. Colonel, what's up?
Here's how to repel. Press the X button to jump away from the wall. While you're away from the wall, press down on the directional button to drop down. If you jump while pressing right or left on the directional button, you can make a big jump in that direction. If you press and hold the circle button while using the directional button, you can walk slowly across the wall. If you're careful with the timing, you should be able to dodge the gunfire.
Yeah,
while you
this is a little bit of a rough
anyone can
moment.
do it. You can, Snake.
It's not difficult so much as it's just such a jump, for a pun unintended. It's such a jump from what you've been doing up until this point. And yeah, you can be damaged by both the gunfire and the steam. You're probably going to take more damage from the steam than the guns, as you can probably see. Jump, jump! It's neat. I at least like this better than Final Fantasy VII's PS1 minigames.
It's neat and surprisingly robust.
Exactly. And thematically appropriate. Now, I said that this part gets a little weird, and I'm gonna go ahead and save because it gets weird here too.
Oh boy.
What is it, Snake?
I've got a bad feeling, Mei Ling. Like they're gonna somehow throw me into unavoidable combat for the third time in a row.
He who is firm in will molds the world to himself. Don't forget what you're here to do. You've got to seize any opportunities that present themselves. But I guess I don't have to tell you that, do I?
All right. Let's maybe grab a ration. Sniper rifle. Okay. Hey guys. These guys take a couple of hits. You can also do this with the Nikita, but it's probably better not to, for a couple of reasons that we'll get into a little bit later. You can almost kind of spam it and get them all down in one. There we go. Grab some of this C4. Yeah, so this is definitely the moment where the game starts to become just like a straight-up action movie in PS1 format.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah, well, it's... I would say there are mixed results. Some of it works really, really well, and some of it does not work at all. But I do kind of like it. Also, we just picked up another rocket launcher.
And you tried to pick up the ammo first, but then you didn't pick up the ammo. Oh,
right.
That's okay. I think it's okay. It's not okay. Is it okay?
It's kind of okay. This is something that I wanted to talk about also with the way that we were discussing, like, bad PS1 graphics.
Yeah.
When we run down here, we can kind of see the texture shimmer and shake like PS1s do on the walls there.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, I think part of the reason that MGS does so well at looking so good so consistently is because of the fact that most of the time it's pointed directly at the floor.
It's true.
Which is a really, like... You could say that that working within your design constraints is kind of the thing as a game designer. Like, that's the name of the game.
Mm-hmm.
They did a really, really phenomenal job working with the technology available to them when they made MGS1. Because I can't think of most other games on the platform that really look as consistent as MGS1 does. Oh, there's a little bit of that shimmer on that door.
Sees it. See some of that Z fighting.
A little bit. Hark, who goes there?
Don't shoot! It's me, don't shoot! It's me, Snake!
Otacon, how'd you get here?
Well, it wasn't as dramatic as your entrance, believe me. I'm afraid of heights.
You were watching?
Yeah, I was watching. I was riding in the back of their truck. Thanks to the stealth camouflage.
How did you get up here?
The elevator, of course.
The first floor of the circular staircase was destroyed.
That's why I took the elevator.
The elevator was working?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
That's such a you line.
Like a movie hero or something.
No, you're wrong. In the movies, the hero always saves the girl.
You mean Meryl? Sorry. Forget I said anything. Snake, there's something I've really got to ask you. It's why I followed you up this far. Have you ever loved someone?
That's what you came to ask?
No, I mean, I was wondering if even soldiers fall in love.
What are you trying to say?
I want to ask you, do you think love can bloom even on a battlefield?
Yeah, I do. I think at any time, any place, people can fall in love with each other. But if you love someone, you have to be able to protect them.
I think so too.
I have a favor to ask.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, it'll be easy.
I told you before I don't want to hurt anyone.
I don't want you to either.
Okay.
The elevator is stopped down there. I want you to get it to move. You see?
That's weird.
It was working before, but now it isn't.
Maybe the panel's broken.
Can you fix it?
It was working before. If it's the mechanism, leave it to me.
I've got to go and swat a noisy fly.
Okay. I'll stay here and hold the fort. Good luck.
You really look like hell. Are you okay?
Don't worry. If I do this, it doesn't matter. I just pretend like I'm not here, and then I'm not scared.
Strange logic. I'm counting on you.
Snake, you pretend like you're not there all the time.
And that sort of... The cutscenes with the character models, those are what I'm talking about the most when I mention rigid adherence to cinematography.
Yeah, like, the way the camera works, it barely looks any... Well, we already went down this way. It barely looks any different here from the way it does in, like, 2 and 3. Like, the same camera work, the same work with lighting and everything. Obviously, they don't have the same lighting engine. Oh, shit, I forgot about that. Oh, man, okay. This is where it gets bad. We're gonna go back here and do this. So, I totally forgot about this. This is the worst thing ever. Let's toss one of these. So how many cameras do you think are on this stairwell?
Too many.
Too many is right. Nothing up there.
Nothing up my sleeve.
Huh.
Oh my god.
2 of them, huh? Okay. We'll just wait for that to pop. Sorry, cameras. Not today. Not today, Satan. Oh, 3 cameras, huh?
Now they're just fucking with you.
Now they're just fucking with me. 3 cameras.
You get 1 camera, then 2 cameras clustered together, then 3 cameras clustered together.
And the
They're
way...
just fucking with you. The way they're arranged, too. You can tell.
4 cameras.
4 cameras. Time for the Nikita.
No use.
No use. It's no use.
Maybe we can back up a little bit. I've never tried to blow it up with the stinger before. Nope. Just wasted a stinger.
No dice.
Ah, that's not great. What if I do that? Nope. Fucking nothing.
Oh, jeez.
Alright. This is where yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The game starts to get a little weird here.
Good thing you got iframes.
It's so dumb. It's a good thing we've got invincibility frames. And it's also a good thing that they don't bunch in 5 of them. Because I totally expect them to bunch in 5. No, they don't. But the fact that it goes 1, then 2, then 3, then 4 is kind of hilarious. It's just a little bit much, you know?
A little bit.
Luckily, there's a whole bunch of ammo for us up here, so that's not too big of a deal. I might save here, also.
No harm in doing it.
What is it, Snake?
Mei Ling, I've got a bad feeling. The way that these encounters are starting to compound on themselves, I've got a real bad feeling. The
You get
Proud
up
Man
there
is
and
not.
there's 5 Hinds.
I accidentally pressed the wrong button, 5 Hinds. I accidentally pressed the wrong button, but she says essentially, there's an ancient proverb about, like, being noble and not eating rotten meat. And then she's like, yeah, but then I guess you have to kind of do whatever you've got to do. You would totally eat rotten meat if you had to, right?
It seems counterproductive.
So, the snakes finally come out of this hole. Are you ready now, my brother?
Why are you calling me brother? Who the hell are you?
I'm you. I'm your shadow.
What?
Ask the father that you killed. I'll send you to hell to meet him.
Hey, it's time for another boss fight. This one is probably one of the most mechanically simple in the game, and it also might be my favorite. This one is in contention for my favorite. Also, you wanna have that stinger deployed.
The
Essentially,
mechanics are simple. Use stinger on helicopter.
That's right. And it's probably the greatest, shit. It's got a lock on, as you can tell. It's a little finicky. Again, you've got the digital aim here.
It's got a lock on, but you gotta use it.
Yep, that's right. Oh, it's rough. It's a little rough, this one. In fact, to ensure that we're not here for, like, an entire day, I might ask you to try and commentate over this one a little bit.
Oh no. You're asking a lot of someone who just rolled out of bed.
You're asking a lot of somebody who's fighting a Hind D on top of a collapsing radio tower, bombarded with missiles. He's also very handsome and very British, which makes me not want to fight him. And it really is kind of just a matter of keeping cardinal directions in mind. This is, for all intents and purposes, this might as well be your only cover. But if you do it right, it's all you need.
Yeah, you know, like that Beatles song, all you need is cover.
That's right. Yeah, this is probably gonna take a couple of tries.
Gonna take a hot second.
I'm gonna guess that a Hind D can't take this many missiles in real life. I'm just gonna guess. I'm not like an aviator. I'm not a designer or a weapons manufacturer of large or small
helicopterman.
arms. But I'm gonna guess that even the Hatred Copter can't take like 30 missiles.
I mean, the Hatred Copter probably could.
Maybe the Space Helicopter could, but I don't think the Hatred Copter could.
The Hatred Copter is like a flying tank. I think it could.
He's gonna take off my face with the front of his Hatred Copter. Oh, I love Hatred Copter. That song is so stupid. Like the doubling down on, like, I'll be fired for not killing you, which is my job. It's my job. I'm the Hatred Copter. Brother. Alright.
I will most likely find for my failure to fly that I will be fired for not killing you, because that is my job. Hatred Copter.
I love that it's like a fireable offense. Oh? Oh! Damn.
Damn.
He's really not fucking around. Also, yeah, his like range for when the attack is active is much longer now that we've gone into the second phase. Otherwise, the fight really doesn't change very much. It's really just kind of playing hide and seek and waiting. And waiting.
You know, cat, mouse, and attack helicopter.
Yeah. It's like rock, paper, scissors, but I don't know, Japanese.
Rochambeau.
Whoa. Damn you, brother. Liquid brother. Face me, coward. Oh, come on, that was a hit. That was totally a hit. That hit like the
rotors. Why? Why?
Oh, man. I love that the music cuts out, too, because it's like, the game is also like, yeah, this is taking a while. And he's just right there. Oof. He's gone again. Liquid. Liquid, come on. Liquid, please. There we go. God, how many of these do we have left? We have 8.
I don't know if that's going to be enough.
That won't be enough, but we can pick up more if we run out. That section right there with the destroyed, like, crane, it spawns there if you run out. What was that? Ah! That's the sound I made when I first played Mass Effect 3.
Oh.
And then I finished
Just despair encapsulated.
I finished Mass Effect 3 for the first time, and I was like, why? Ancient Chinese proverb about not eating rotten meat, but that doesn't apply to you, right? You played Mass Effect 3. There we go. At least when it locks on, you know?
Yeah, unless it decides to not count for whatever reason.
Unless it decides to hit the invulnerable armor plating of the blades. The blades have been tempered with nanomachines. How many more do we have? We have 4? Okay.
That might be enough, actually.
Maybe. Somehow I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know about 4. This looks like a job.
Depends on... If you don't miss, you can do it with 4, I think.
Okay. Woof. Takes quite a chunk also of your health there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they all do, but the attack helicopter makes sense.
The attack helicopter makes the least sense, because it should just paste you.
No, you don't understand. You've also been laced with nanomachines.
It's all in the sneaking suit.
Your skin has been tempered with a nanomachine weave. Fucking no. That
I warned you about missing.
I didn't miss though. Oh, that should absolutely count. Ow. Zero, okay. Like what? Liquid?
Liquid!
Oh, he shot me through that fucking thing. Let's be honest. Snake. So yeah, this one's not as bad as the other ones, it just takes a while.
And now it gets to take a while again.
That's right. Liquid. 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 Liquid!
I appreciate the attempt to try and curve it.
Yeah, you know, you've tried to curve a Stinger missile before.
Oh, absolutely.
You curve the missile, just like Angelina Jolie did in that movie.
That's right.
I seem to remember this segment also being used a lot in the advertising. Like the first-person view of the Hind D.
The Hind D.
Graphics.
The best time to own a PlayStation.
I love that. It's like, it is both an advertisement for the PlayStation and the military helicopter known as the Hind D.
Yeah, Kojima really likes guns and, like, gun handling procedure and gun technique. It's something that you can see in this game, but you see it, like, way more as the series goes on. You see probably the most of it in 4.
You see the most of it once the character models become developed enough to be able to show trigger discipline.
Yeah, like having Snake dismantle potential trip mines on guns that he just finds laying around in the field. And just the fact that, starting with MGS2, he keeps his finger off of the trigger for that trigger
That's
discipline.
trigger discipline.
God, what was the game that used, like, light discipline properly? Like flashlight discipline.
Flashlight discipline, huh?
Yeah, like, when you're breaching an area that's potentially darker than... Oh, wait. I think we're gonna have a cutscene first. Liquid! Liquid!
Liquid!
Whoop! Liquid! Yeah!
Yeah, there he goes.
This cutscene in the Twin Snakes version is infamous. Liquid! For having him jump on an incoming missile and then jump off of it, redirecting it into him in midair.
See you in hell.
Oh, that's stupid. I love it.
It's really dumb.
That takes care of the cremation.
What a Schwarzenegger.
What a guy.
What a Sly Stallone.
Colonel, did you see that shit?
Snake, the elevator's working.
You're not the Colonel.
No, that's the weird thing. It just moved by itself. It's headed your way now.
Is that so? Okay.
That explosion before, what was it?
Oh, I had to take out that helicopter.
Helicopter? That's incredible, Snake.
Listen, I just want to make sure again. This is the way to get to where Metal Gear is being stored?
Yeah. The entrance to the underground maintenance base is towards the back of the snowfield ahead.
Okay. Find a safe place to hide out for a while. I'm going underground.
Hit the
I
back.
know,
You got
you
it.
don't have to tell me.
And stay out of my way. Don't try to be a hero or anything.
Okay. Call me if you need to.
Bye, Otacon. I already miss you, Otacon. See if that ammo repopped. Maybe grab it if it did. Nope.
No.
Camera angle, but no ammo. Well, it's a good thing we killed Liquid. I mean, that pretty much stops the series right here.
Good thing. Good thing there's not, like, 4 more games.
Like 4. There's like 12 games.
I'm counting the important ones, okay? In which case, I might say 5. Do you count Ground Zeroes as its own game?
Once upon a time I did, I no longer do. Ground
5
Zero...
then.
Yeah, Ground Zeroes is, for all intents and purposes, just the prologue mission to MGS5.
It's a demo.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot, and we'll talk about this later on in the series, of questions as to whether or not it was originally part of the game that got cut out, which it was because MGS5 was, like, ballooning in its budget to the point of absolute ridiculous nonsense. And Konami was like, you need to put out something. You need to put out something. We need to recoup some costs because what is this $80 million project that you've done? What have you done with the money that we gave you? Whoop. God, these after the boss fight, too.
After the boss fight. That's right.
Whoop.
Oppa.
Otacon, I found this thing on eBay that says Opie is life. I don't understand it, but I like it a lot. I'd like to requisition this for my room.
Snake, you don't want to put that up, Snake. Hey, Mei Ling.
What can I do for you, Snake?
Please save my progress.
Just use the stinger. You got any stingers left?
Maybe. Okay, we're back. Connection dropped. Thank you, OBS. Thank you, OBS. What was the last thing that you heard?
Something about memories.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. He gets into like a semantic argument with her about you can't save memories. She's like, my systems can do anything. Like, well then go ahead and try and save what I'm thinking right now. And she's like, memories, you can't do that. It's like, exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's pretty much it. It's a very sweet conversation that probably plays a lot better in Japanese than it does in English. I really love the cheesy, ham-fisted dialogue in this game. Well, in the whole series, but MGS1 has probably the worst of it. Of just, like, directly stating the thesis and the themes and being dead sincere and honest about it. Like, I love that sincerity. It's one of the things that I really love most about the series. And it's one of the things that one of the reasons that I compare its storytelling to Yakuza a lot of the time is because they both go very hard in similar directions. Of just, like, moral righteousness and, like, examining our navels, you know what I mean?
That's right.
Vamos.
Moral righteousness and beating up men in diapers.
That's right. Diaper man. He's a man who wears diapers.
Big diaper.
Hmm? Well, that's weird. Seems like we're having some elevator trouble. Fucking elevators. Otacon, elevator's broken.
Snake, there's something I forgot to tell you before.
What?
There were 5 stealth camouflage prototypes in my lab.
Yeah, so?
If you take out the one I'm wearing, that leaves 4.
Hey, this isn't first grade math class.
Slow down.
For you. So I went back to the lab and
Yeah?
the 4 suits were missing. Also, about the elevator that I checked out, it's really strange. It was like someone was intentionally holding it.
When you were riding on it, did the weight limit warning go off?
That's another thing that bothered me about it.
God damn it.
The warning went off, and I know I couldn't be over the limit.
How much do you weigh?
About 135. But that elevator had a weight limit of 650 pounds.
It would take at least 5 people to go over that limit.
Oh, shit!
The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you.
Too late, Snake. Now die.
Lucky for me, I can do this.
Yeah, grenades. Grenades are really good here. And you can use the thermal to see them ahead of time, but you kind of don't need to. And they do take a decent amount of damage, actually. Anyway, that's why you want to save ahead of time, because, again, just like so much forced combat sequences in this game, it's really kind of nuts. Toss that in the corner. Get the hell away from it. Woof. Oh, man.
Should probably heal.
Yep, that's our only ration right now. There we go. It's rough, but it's not too bad.
It's rough, but doable.
Yeah. To the point that you really don't even need the thermals.
Because you can see them.
You can see them.
Otacon, I need more food. I'm dying.
Also, much like Yakuza, Snake doesn't get hurt, he just gets hungry.
That's right. The only way
much like Kiryu.
The only way that you can defeat a warrior of this caliber is a broken heart.
Or just no food.
Or just broken food.
Or no heart.
Or no broken food. No heart food.
Soul food.
That's right.
Otacon, I need the Holy Trinity. The Lord demands it.
Whoop. I like this cat and mouse type hiding with the cameras, especially here. Whoop.
Good job.
Thank you. More cameras. Although that one at least doesn't seem to move. Oh, doesn't matter. Yeah, we don't need it anyway. Got no food. Alright, maybe a chaff, huh?
Maybe.
This room is just like a fuck you, too.
Like, you can't even see that one, I think.
You can't see them. Also, if you get hit by one of them, you kind of... It's not like you can see the rest of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was there a ration up there? I didn't remember if I picked up a ration all the way up top. No. The bottom, maybe? It don't matter. None of this matters.
It don't matter. None of this matters.
We'll grab what was on the bottom there. Yeah, okay, there was that ration. I thought we had at least one. Maybe actually grab that too. This room has the unfortunate effect of being like right between two really cool segments of the game, so that I kind of don't remember this. Obviously I don't remember that this is here, but it's kind of funny that this is between like some of the most memorable sequences in the game too.
Oh, there's 3 of them.
Yep, that's the one that got me before.
I thought there was only the 2.
No, there was one in the middle. Oh, good. So this is one of my favorite boss fights in the game. Do you know why?
What can I
Why?
do, Snake?
Because it's way easier than it was the first time.
Snake, in China they say, when walking through a melon patch, don't adjust your sandals. That means that when things get really bad, you have to try to remember what's important. Keep things in the proper perspective, okay?
What's so bad about a melon patch?
You ever tried to step in a melon patch with your sandals off? Then don't get in my face.
Snake, are you okay?
Otacon, were there any other stealth prototypes?
No, there were only 5.
So, this isn't stealth camouflage then.
What are you talking about?
Someone's aiming at me in the middle of this blizzard.
It's her!
Wolf? Sniper Wolf?
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Otacon, you sound like you're happy.
No, I'm not.
So then what is it?
Snake, please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
You ass.
She's a good person. You'd know that if you talked to her.
Listen to me, kid. She's a merciless killer.
I have talked to her.
Perfectly familiar. I told you, I'd never quit the hunt. Now you're mine.
Wolf, no, you can't.
Don't get between a wolf and its prey.
You're pretty good if you can hit me in this storm.
You see, women naturally make better soldiers.
Wolf, don't do this.
Snake, I'm near. Can't you sense me near you?
It's a mistake for a sniper to reveal her location.
Is that right? Well, I'm going to send you a love letter, my dear. Do you know what that is? It's a bullet straight from my gun to your heart.
Please, Wolf. Snake, no!
Quiet! Don't get in our way.
Now I'm gonna pay you back for Meryl.
You men are so weak. You could never finish what you start.
I really like Sniper Wolf as a character. She's pretty great. Also, they give you a PSG-1 if you want to use it. You really kind of don't need to. Because guess what you can do? Just use the Nikita. It's fine. As long as it travels quickly and it goes over to the side and doesn't like engage her directly. As we stated before, it goes like over these ridges, so it won't just blow up randomly unless you like hit like a straight up side. So you can just find her with these and end the fight. Which is good, because if you don't do that, this is basically the same fight that we did last time, except way harder for no reason.
Good old Nikita.
This boss fight right here is why I referred to the Nikita earlier as like one of my favorite guns in video games. Especially just in this game, because it's like, all right, she's off to the left then. Because it's like, it just completely negates this boss fight. Whoop, not that truck. We are not fighting Sniper Truck. Although...
Truck Wolf.
Truck Wolf. My love for you is like a sniper truck. Sniper Wolf.
My love for you is like a truck boat truck.
You see her anywhere, you let me know. Also, that thing really goes if you just let it.
It does.
She usually hides among the trees. I just don't see her. Where's she coming from? Alright, I think she's coming from all the way on the left. Oh, there she is. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. It looks like she switched positions, too. Like, just then?
Yeah.
Wolf!
Remember, the Nikita is made using currently existing technology.
Yes. As opposed to all that other technology. There she is.
There she is.
And it's like... That's a pretty sizable chunk of her health.
Damn.
This is what happens when you don't pay attention, Snake. You lose the rocket for the trees.
That's right.
What are you doing turned around like that? Did you see her, like, on her axis?
Yep.
What is going on? I really like Sniper Wolf as a character. Obviously, she falls prey to the same exact Kojima writing that every other female character does. But she is like... She's pretty much exactly like Quiet, except treated better. She's probably the boss in this game that's treated the most seriously by the script, which is very interesting to me. Unless I guess you count Liquid. But like of the Foxhound members, her character is very well remembered and like referenced in almost every Metal Gear that I can think of. In one point or another, she keeps showing up. Which a lot of these guys don't. Like Vulcan Raven shows up in MGS2 for a little bit, and I think he has like one thing later on maybe. There she is. And that's kind of the whole deal. Revolver Ocelot obviously is a well-known character that keeps going. Ooh. You can go all the way around.
Very slowly.
It's just like...
Ah, the greatest huntress in the world.
I just love that she doesn't see it.
So much for that gravitas, huh?
Right? This is by far the best and most... This is by far the easiest and best way to do this fight, because aside from this and the hallway earlier, the Nikita doesn't really come into play a whole lot. This is like the two moments where I can think of it as actually being like utilized to its full potential. Oh, I think she's got us.
Well, if you take a hit, you'll know.
I think because we're using the Nikita and we're that far out of her range, I don't think she can hit us as long as this is traveling. I could be wrong, but I think that's what's going... Because she clearly had that red dot trained on us. Just maybe zip back over here for a second.
I can't figure out if that green dot is her or a tree.
That green dot is a tree.
Okay.
She would be a red dot on the radar. When we get up there, I believe you can see all of the green tree, because it's only showing us the Soliton radar as it relates to our position.
Mm-hmm.
But when we get up here, you'll get a better sense of the area in full. Oh, there she is.
Did she shoot it that time?
I think she shot it and it hit her.
I'll remember you forever, Sniper Wolf.
Yeah, I don't remember if there are mines down here.
I'll remember you forever, Claymore Mines.
That's right.
Waited for this moment. a sniper. Waiting is my job. Never moving a muscle. Concentrating. I am long shot. You cannot save me. Please. Just finish me quick. I am a Kurd. I have always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
A Kurd? So that's why you're called Wolf.
I was born on the battlefield. Raised on the battlefield. Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies. Hunted like dogs, day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life. Each morning I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside me. I'd stare at the morning sun and pray to make it through the day. The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But then, he appeared. My hero. Saladin. He took me away from all that.
Saladin? You mean Big Boss?
I became a sniper. Hidden. Watching everything through a rifle's scope. Now I could see war. Not from inside, but from the outside. As an observer. I watched the brutality, the stupidity of mankind through the scope of my rifle. I joined this group of revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world. But I have shamed myself and my people. I am no longer the wolf I was born to be. In the name of vengeance, I sold my body and my soul. Now I am nothing more than a dog.
Wolves are noble animals. They're not like dogs. In Yupik, the word for wolf is Keglanek, and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs of war. It's true. We're all for sale at some price or another. But you're different. Untamed. Solitary. You're no dog. You're a wolf.
Who are you? Are you Saladin?
Wolf. You spared Meryl's life.
She was never my real target. I don't kill for sport.
Rest easy. You'll die as the proud wolf you are.
I finally understand. I wasn't waiting to kill people. I was waiting for someone to kill me. A man like you. You're a hero. Please, set me free.
Why? Why? I loved you.
What is it?
My gun. Give it to me. She's part of me. Everyone's here now. Oh, okay, hero. Set me free.
Goodbye. Snake, you said that love could bloom on the battlefield. But I couldn't save her. What are you doing?
Returning it to its owner. I don't need a handkerchief.
Why?
I don't have any more tears to shed. I'm going to the underground base. We're out of time.
I know.
You'll have to protect yourself now. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
If I can't stop Metal Gear, this whole place will probably be bombed to hell.
Yeah.
We might not meet again.
I'll hang on to my codec. I want to keep helping.
You can leave anytime. Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
Snake! What was she fighting for? What am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
Otacon's so great. He doesn't hold it against us. I feel like almost any other character in any other game would.
Including one in particular that comes to mind.
Oh god, I don't even know which one you're talking about, because it could be anybody.
It's another character in Metal Gear.
Oh, okay. You see that? You see that shit? Can't get this from here. Got a chaff though. Yeah, use a chaff. Ooh, they knew.
They knew.
I love that because that means that they saw it and they were like, no, keep it in. It's too good not to keep it in. Which I really appreciate. Yeah, okay, all these green dots are trees. I really appreciate that. Lots of good stuff. Was that a ration?
No.
No. Could probably use a ration. All right. Who's there? Who did
Should
this? Probably Crouch.
I was gonna say switch to the mine detector.
There we go.
Oh my god.
I knew that they were in here somewhere, but I didn't know where they were. Of course they're in here. And I love that I love that it's right after the boss fight. No shit.
Who dares sully my normal boy head with this pork cow?
With this claymore. Yeah, another chef. Thanks for the memories. Game over? What the fuck? No, what'd I do wrong?
Insert disc 2, motherfucker.
That's right. The first time that I played this game, I got to that section and I was like, oh my god, did I just fuck up somehow? Was I not supposed to kill her? Just because they use the same sound effect.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that. I like that a whole lot. Woof, huh?
Woof indeed.
What was that noise?
Whose footsteps are these? Very John Carpenter, again, this soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Doot, doot, doot. Just like lots of percussion, lots of synth. Whoop. So, that frozen and heated mechanic, you've already heard about this in games past, or in games in the future, but you'll hear more about it as it comes to fruition later. I just want you to keep that in mind as we roll through this next area.
Alright.
Because it's really good. It's really dumb, and it's maybe the worst part of this game, but it's also really funny. I love the fact that it's part of this game at all. Because it's such an ambitious but, like, unnecessary thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it really only kind of serves to get in your way, and that's about it. I'm sure I probably don't need to tell you that steam hurts a lot.
The sneaking suit can protect you from sub-zero temperatures, but it can't protect you from a little bit of steam.
No. It's very susceptible to those sails.
Damn. So what you're telling me is the suit is made out of wallet.
Yes. We don't have any chaff, do we?
Nah. No help from chaff.
No help from chaff. Proper chaffed. There we go. That's what I wanted. So, the body armor is an equipable sub-weapon that more or less takes the place of the ration, in that as long as you're in combat and you have this equipped, you take less damage. You can get it way early on, which we did not do. And it comes in handy in that boss fight against Liquid quite a bit. But it's not necessary to get it. This is, I think, the latest point in the game that you can get it. I want to say... You remember that room with the electrified floors and the gas?
Yeah.
That's where it shows up initially. And if you don't pick it up there at a certain point, it transitions to being there instead. Oh god. Yep, I remember. This is the part also where they start putting, like, one of these floors has claymores all over it. And I don't remember which one it was. You got those big elevators from Deus Ex, the Human Revolution elevators.
The slope elevators.
Yeah.
I think those things are cool as hell, and I think they're extra cool when you get to fight on them.
They are pretty cool. What games can you have combat on with those on?
There's a boss fight in Final Fantasy XIV that takes place on one of those elevators.
Oh god, you're right. Isn't that the final Power Rangers looking dude of the main game?
Yeah.
The Power Rangers Empire? I don't remember what he's called, but I remember that he looks like a Power Ranger villain.
He's got the fucking... His armor turns gold. It's great.
In China, they say, it's better to live ugly than to die beautiful. I think it's true. Once you're dead,
Yeah, well, I mean,
you'll never
Nirvana
have
said that
another
it's
chance
better
be
to...
happy.
Well, actually, they said Kurt Cobain said that it was better to burn out than fade away, but he was quoting... Shit. He was quoting somebody's song. Into the Black. He was quoting Into the Black. Which is a song, in turn, about the death of Johnny Rotten. Which is also good. I mean, it's bad, but you know, it's a good song. Finicky button? Button? There's the button.
There's the button.
Of course. How could you not see where the button slot was?
Idiot.
Isn't it's obvious? It's right there.
What's with that?
That sounded like a death rattle.
I have no idea.
There he is.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I wonder if that is like...
That's gotta be like a recycled sound effect.
Right, like a death noise that they just had. And they decided to do this with it instead. I know for a fact that it is possible to do this without taking damage. The question is how.
You got any stun grenades?
No. Also, I've tossed 2 grenades over the side of the elevator now. Oh, we do have stun grenades, okay. I thought we were totally out.
I believed you.
I assumed
because
that
I remembered that section with the stairwell.
Because like the last 3 times that we've tried to look for stun grenades, we've been out. Thanks for the ammo. That thing that I needed. Look at them give you ammo and not ration. Oh, this is such... I don't...
It's fucked up.
It's such a weird thing. For the game to get this far and kind of now start piling on like tons of action is a little... It's a little weird. I want to say... Is it this one or is it the next one? One of these. And the fucking mine detector doesn't do us any good. I don't remember which one it is. But I remember that one... We have 401 bullets. But we don't have any rations. You see this? You see what the game has started to do?
Yeah.
I promise I really like this game. Even if it does stuff like this. We have no...
You're definitely out of chaff. What does one do?
You watch the camera.
You gotta heat the camera.
That's right.
And you didn't save after you finished that elevator sequence, did you?
No, but it doesn't matter.
It's fine.
It's okay. It's like, yeah, we're not gonna... They put the camera here, and they're like, we're not gonna make you do it again. But we will do that. Like, it totally sees you through the room. Can we stop?
My god.
Okay.
Oh.
Shut up. Not you, the camera.
You shut up.
There it is. I knew it. Why does the game do this? I don't understand. And look how many there are. It's like already 3. Crawl on the ground like the snake that you are. Thanks for the ammo!
You gotta heat the ammo. And then eat it.
That's right. Give me this. Give me this at least.
Oh god, do they do it again?
I genuinely don't remember. I don't think so. What if they did?
What if they did, but the camera was like that the whole time?
Fucking Metal Gear Ray comes in. No, they don't do it again.
Ah! Ah! Why? Why?
You know, every time you do that, I have to normalize the audio in post.
Yeah, well, just try and stop me.
Every time you do that, I look at the audio waveform and I'm like, why?
Snake. I've got
Master?
something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI.
Yeah?
And then going undercover to investigate the mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
No
What did you
shit.
say?
God damn
It
it.
was really bothering me. Why would she...
Why does everybody keep betraying us? We're just doing our job.
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist.
True.
Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Also true.
Yeah.
Well, back then, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York.
God damn it, Naomi.
You better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying, and that ninja? Too many strange things are happening.
Are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know.
That's a little far.
Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
That's a little bit more reasonable.
Me?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
As
Thanks, Master Miller.
Thanks, Master Miller.